Everybody, and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, July 16th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here to join me. I hope you guys had a great day today. It is super hot here, like 96 I think it was today, and humid. I had to go out to see my mother this afternoon. Ugh, it was so hot. I have to get up early tomorrow and mow the grass, which is going to be awful. I'm really dreading it. But I hope you guys are doing okay. I know this heat is just like going on forever. So we are making some really cute springtime looking cards today. And this is a paper pack that I just remembered I had. I was going through some paper trying to decide what to do today for this is the new card kit. And I found this pack of paper and I was like, I don't even remember buying this paper. So I went to look it up, and it's funny because it's in the catalog, but it's not on the regular page. So it's on page 70 in the regular catalog under the mix and match stuff. So it doesn't really have like a stamp set that goes with it, but it's really pretty paper. So I'm going to show it to you. But like the regular designer paper is a few pages before that. And then it has a couple pages in between. And then you have this mix and match stuff. So it's on page 70. It's called Everyday Essentials Mix and Match. So that's where you find it. And then we're using the, oh, here's the paper. Let me show you. So we're using these top 3 sheets. If I can get it out. There we go. So we're using these 3 sheets right here. And this one, it does have words on part of it. So part of it is just plain pink, and then part is like words around the edge. And then this is the pink with the flowers and the blue. And then this one is the stripes. So I thought those went nicely together. So we're using those 3. And then you also have this really pretty piece in there, which this is probably my favorite piece. And it matches that begonia that I used yesterday. I don't have the card with me, or not yesterday, day before yesterday, but this is definitely my favorite. So this would go great with that new product of the month. And the back of that is like notebook paper, which I think is really cool. And then that's another sheet of the same one we're using, and the same one. Then you get this striped paper, which is really pretty, and it's striped on the back too. And then you've got some yellow kind of checkered paper. And then it's got this like crumb cake background to it. And then that's it. So really nice paper pack in case you've missed it. And it's really in stock right now, probably because nobody knows about it. And but I thought I'd show it to you. So I did 3 pieces of it, and we're going to do the stack, cut, and shuffle. And normally, you know, I do the triangles with it, but I decided to do rectangles instead. So when you do the stack, cut, and shuffle, you can really cut it any way you want to, as long as all 3 pieces are exactly the same cut. So we're going to be using the All Aflutter stamp set and the matching punch. So that's a bundle. So you need that, or any butterfly will do if you don't have that one. And then the Paradise Garden is for the words right here. So that's where I got that from. And then I have one happy mail. So this one is from Myra Kerger, and she said this was a paper pumpkin. I thought this was so cute. And she also sent me $2. So now I'm up to like, I think $26 for my hot foil fund. Which is really sweet of you guys. You didn't have to do that. I was really just kidding. But thank you guys so much that have sent me some money. So that was really sweet. So thank you, Myra. I really appreciate that. And then yesterday was the last day to get this card kit in the mail. So I'll be cutting those starting tomorrow. So if you ordered $100 or more from the 1st to yesterday, you'll get this kit in the mail. So I'll be working on those tomorrow after I mow the grass. All right, let me say hey real quick. Let me see who is on here. We got a lot of people on here right now. Hey Tootsie Bell, hey Lynn, hey Regina, hey Debbie, hey Kelly, Hey, Paula. Hey, Christine. Hey, Amy. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Tony. Hey, Joan. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Diane. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Diana. Hey, Paula. Hey, Marva. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Myra. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl, you know what? You won a card the other day. I think you left before, or else you didn't. I don't know if you saw or not. You won a card the other day. So you need to send me your address. Hey, Trina. Hey, Sandy. You were just looking. Regina says she was just looking at this paper early and wondering why she did. Oh, why didn't I get it? Why didn't I get it, or why didn't you get it? Oh, Christine said it's hard to breathe. Oh, are you getting smoke from like Canada? I saw there's fires in Canada again this year, just like recently. That's awful. I know. We had one time, it was like a long time ago, probably 10 years ago. We had, there were fires right near my house now. And it was like 15 minutes from my old house. And we could smell the smoke at my old house. So I know over here it was really bad. It was in the Dismal Swamp area. All right. Well, hello, everybody else. I'm just kind of looking at comments real quick. Everybody's hot. Oh, Patricia's getting the smoke too. Yeah, I do need to hire a lawn boy, but it's not in my budget, unfortunately. Most of them charge about at least $60 to $70 a week here to do your yard. So that's not in my budget since I have retired. So I have to do it myself. I would love to hire somebody though. All right, so here's what you need for these cards. We've got Bubble Bath 5.5 by 8.5. You need 3 of those. And then you need 3 pieces of white for the inside, 5 1/4 by 4. Then you've got 3 pieces of Pool Party. And we're making all 3 cards. So this will be what you get in the card kit. So you'll get all this stuff in the card kit. And then we've got our designer paper, which I'm going to show you how to cut it. So 5 by 3 3/4. So that's these 3 pieces here. And you could also stamp on this, since it just has like a little bit of typing right there. You could actually like get a scripty stamp and do it. I would do it in Versamark. So it's very light stamping, and stamp on that. I probably should have done that, but I didn't even think about it. I really like these colors though. The pink and the blue is my favorite. All right, and then I went ahead and punched the circles out. Excuse me. So you have 1 7/8 circle is Pool Party, and then the 1 3/4 is the white. So you'll get all of this, and then also you'll get scrap paper for the butterflies. So that's what you need. Hopefully, oops, is it not out of this? Here, I'll just put that one on top, like that. Oh, Shirley, how you doing, Shirley? You doing all right? Okay, did everybody get a picture? Okay, all righty, let's get started. These are super easy. Like I said, they're 5 minutes, so we're going to be done early tonight. First thing I want to do is, I forgot what I put on the inside. Oh, I did butterflies on the inside. So this is the inside. So, all right, first thing we're going to do is cut this paper. And then we'll go ahead and stamp. So that's the first thing. And I'm going to do it the right way. I know you guys hate that I do this upside down. So I'm going to do it the right direction today and try to get it straight. All right, so you can cut this any way you want. If you're doing the stack, cut, and shuffle, you can cut it in triangles. You can cut it in rectangles. You can do whatever you want. And it doesn't matter the measurements, as long as you have all 3 pieces together and they're all exactly the same. So for this one, we're going to start and do the left side. You need 1 1/2. So you're going to go over to 1 1/2 and put it on there and line it up with your top and hold that down. Oops. And then you just go zoop like that. Okay, so that's our first cut. So that's one. Then we're going to turn this one, and we want to cut an inch off the bottom. So we're going to cut, well, I guess we could go this way, because you can go over to an inch over on this side. It doesn't really matter. You're just cutting an inch off the bottom. So either do it this way or turn it around the other way and do it. Make sure everything is straight. And there you go. All right, so there's our 3 cuts. So this is our first one, and it goes like that. Okay, so then you want to shuffle these up. So we need one of each of these. So there's the 3 different ones. Then you need one of each of these. So we'll put that one, that one, that one. And then you need one of each of these. So figure out which one's missing. So that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. So you got to have one of each in your piles. Okay. And then this is our inside. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp these. And the only color you need is Pool Party. So we're going to do the butterflies. You know what I forgot to bring? Oh, scrap paper. I brought some. Never mind. No, that's not it. This is it. So you do need scrap paper for your butterflies. All right, so we're going to do, and I told you the trick about these butterflies, I think. I'm pretty sure I did, because every time I do it, I tell you. So the trick is punch one out first. So take your scrap paper, punch a set of butterflies out, and then you just lay your stamp like where the holes are. And so pretend this is not inked up, and I just have it like laying, like you punch it. Let me show you. I already stamped it though. Let me stamp this real quick. Okay, so if you're just using your punch for the first time, let me do my scrap one real quick too. Okay, so we're just gonna punch this out, but see how mine lines up perfectly? So I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick. It's kind of a tough punch. You need both hands. All right, so there's my punch. So if you're doing this the first time, punch it out so you have that like that. Then you lay your stamp down backwards and, well, put it this way, but I can't really show you that because I have to take it off. But when you lay your stamp down, it'll line up with this. So I put this right on top and lined up my block, so I knew that my stamps would be perfectly lined up when I do the punch. So that way, if you put the stamps on the block straight, you know that you're gonna get everything straight when you go to punch it, if that makes sense. So like if I wanted to punch this one out, I would just push it right in there and it's already lined up straight because I put it on the block the right way. So I hope that makes sense. I know I showed it the first time, but anyway, that's what you do. Anytime you have multiple things on a punch, you do it that way. Because if you did, like say you put this on here and it was kind of like this way or something, or different way, and you stamped it like that, then when you go to punch it, it's not going to line up and you're going to have to trim around it to get it to punch out and everything. Oops, I got ink on that. I don't know how, because I don't have ink on my hands. All right, so there's the inside of the cards, and then we've got to do our little circles that I just lost here. Oh, there they are. Oh, what did I miss? I'm doing great, and we know. Oh, yes, exactly. I got the funeral home yesterday. I was told someone. Somebody paid for the funeral. Wow, that's really good. That's definitely a blessing, because I tell you what, that's very expensive. I didn't even know until my mother gave me her grave plots because I guess her parents, when she was young, bought a set of 4 plots. And so her parents are buried in 2 of them, and then there's 2 left. And nobody lives here except her. Her sisters um, all live like in other states. And they're all married and have kids. And well, they're probably, you know, they're older than her too. So she's 83. They're like almost 90, 85 to 90. But they all signed them over to her because they didn't want them. So she gave them to me to try and sell them. And I called the funeral home where they got them from, and they said they start at $10,000 per plot for those 2 grave sites. And I was like, that's insane. I had no idea that they were that expensive. All right, so we're going to put this together. So we're like done stamping. We're just going to put all these inside. But I had no idea. And then the other stuff, I got new glue that goes with it. Is very expensive too. All right, so we're just going to put this in here. I love this pink. This is such a pretty color, pink. I think I like this one better than the new color. The new color pink is like a little bit lighter, and I don't know. It almost has like a little bit of grayish in it or something to me. So I think I told you guys about the deer fly we have around here. You guys probably have some too. So I'm kind of scared to mow the grass because every single time I've gone out there, I've gotten attacked by these deer flies. And last time I even got bit right through I had bug spray on, and I had got bit right through my clothes, my shorts. So tomorrow I'm like gonna just bathe in some bug spray stuff and go really early. Somebody said if you go early, they're not as bad. But hopefully these suckers will go away soon because they're vicious. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's not like a regular fly. It's like a yellow fly that feels like a bee sting when you get it. It's very, very painful. And then it welts up and itches for like 2 weeks. All right, so we're just gonna put this on the top of everything. Okay. All right, so now we got to put our pieces together. So we're going to get our, oops, I need that. So each one is going to get 3 different ones. So we've got our piles here. So I put the biggest piece in the top right corner. And then this goes on the left. Now see, this one didn't get any words on it, but that's okay. And you can stamp on it if you want to, but I'm just going to put my circle like halfway over that. All right, so they butt up next to each other, and then you'll have that border around that. Oh, I think I forgot to show you the back of these. We have polka dots. Oh, this one has polka dots too. Make sure you get your flowers the right direction. Your son bought balloons off Amazon that you spread. Yeah, you know, I posted on Nextdoor about it because I was asking anybody, you know, if they had ideas or tips or anything about them. And a few people mentioned that ball that you get the sticky stuff and paint it on. But I don't really have anywhere to put it because I have trees in my yard, but they're really, really high, like through, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet tall, and I don't have any low branches because I got them all pruned back, so I don't like have any branches just hanging in the backyard that are low enough to hang a ball on. So I don't know where I would put something like that. And then I looked at a video and the guy had, now this does have words, so you gotta make sure the words are not upside down. I don't have my glasses on. Some guy took his hat, he had like a baseball hat on, goes this way, and he put a blue Solo cup and then wrapped duct tape around it backwards. So the sticky part was on the outside, and then he put that on the top of his baseball hat and mowed the grass. And then when he finished mowing the grass, the whole hat was covered in flies. I thought about just wrapping duct tape around my legs and arms and just walking out there. But then I might stick to myself. I don't know. I can't tell which way that goes. I think this way. Okay, last one. And then a lot of people are like, oh, wear long sleeves and pants. And I'm like, yeah, it's almost 100 degrees outside. Even in the morning, it's going to be like 80 something. I'm going to try and get out there by 7:30. But it doesn't even get that cool at night. Hopefully we'll get some rain this weekend and might cool it off a little bit. I was watching a video, I think I told you all this already, of Stampin' Up stuff, and it was the leaders video, and they were saying they had broken a record, and it was like 109 degrees there the other day. And I was like, ugh, I thought it was bad here, but that is bad. All right, so we got to glue all these down. And the good thing when you're making multiple cards is you can just do everything like assembly line style, and it goes faster. I tell you what, I just opened this punch for the first time yesterday, and it wouldn't work, and so I couldn't get it to, you know, not this one, but the circle one. It wouldn't go like this down. It was like it kept catching on something. So it was like one of the things was sticking out too much. So I got a piece of foil, tried to put foil in there. I still couldn't get it down. Then I banged it a few times. Then I tried wax paper, but it still wasn't going through. So then I took a nail file and I started filing in there. It finally started working, but it's like shredding the paper a little bit. So I called Stampin' Up and they're like, we'll send you another one. I said, good, because these are all shredded up looking, so hopefully I'll have that before I do the kits. I'm sure I will, because I sent it yesterday. So I had it just in time, because if you get something and it's defective, you have 90 days before you can, so you can send it back, which is good. All right, we're going to put dimensionals on these. Oh, Ace Hardware has sticky dots you can put on your cap. That's good. I was thinking about, I was going to wear my hat tomorrow and put duct tape backwards around the top of it. See if that might work. Try some buggy bands. I never heard of buggy bands. You think you like the rectangles more than the triangles, Amy? Yeah. It's easier because the triangles are sometimes hard to cut out. All right, so just put the circles wherever you want to. If you want to put it where there's like not really much going on, or you could kind of put it in the middle. I kind of like it right there. And what I did was I picked out which size circle I wanted to use, and then I punched it out, the white one, 1 3/4, and then I took different stamp sets and put the hole over top of the words to figure out which word would fit perfectly on that circle. So that's another little tip for you. See how this is like shredded? That punch just like was killing these circles. But don't worry, I'll have the brand new one by the time I do the kids. Now see, this one has a lot of bare space, so I'm going to put it right there. I think I will, if I make these some more, I'm going to stamp something on there in Versamark. And, you know, so it'll just be like a watermark kind of effect. I'm going to put that one right there. All right, and then I've got some pearls to go on there. So we're gonna just grab some of those, and I used one big one and one little one, and then I put one on the butterfly. Oh, I forgot the butterflies. Oh, I forgot. Where'd they go? Uh-oh. There they are. Okay, so we're gonna put these on with the glue dot. I should have done that before my pearls. I kind of want to put that, we'll do it right there. All right, and then put one on your butterfly. So there we go. And then this one, let's do our butterflies real quick. See how easy these cards are? They're so easy. And you can do this with any paper. So if you don't have this paper, just take any pack of paper you have. And try it. So it was I should have drawn you a little diagram. It was 1.5 inches this way and 1 inch this way. So do this cut first and then cut 1 inch up from the bottom. Okay. So it's super easy. And then let's do this butterfly. But technically you could cut however you wanted it. You could have the 1 inch on this side, 1.5 on this side, or you could do 1 3/4 or whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. And then let's grab our pearls. Aren't these colors just so pretty though? I love them. Love them. Okay. So there we go. We got 3 pearls on each one. And then we're just going to give it a little squirt of shimmer spray. Oh, it shows up really good on that one. All right. So those were super duper easy cards. So there we go. Here's tonight's. And then the original ones. So only thing you got to do is make sure you have one of each pattern for each one after you cut them. Make sure you cut them all together. You could cut them separately, but then you risk the chance of doing one crooked or something. And it's just easier to do them together. So there's all of our cards from today. Thank you so much. Oh, it's hazy and smoky in Minnesota too. I guess the whole like northern part of the United States is probably getting that. Well, northeast mostly though, I think, isn't it? Because it's like near, I think it was Toronto or somewhere I saw it. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you like these. This light pink. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Emboss the pink piece. That would be a good idea too. Emboss it so then it's not just plain. I should have done that. That would have been good. Okay, it's time for our joke. So let me get these over here. All right, let me pull up the joke. This is a funny one. Oh, in New York too. Yesterday, the light coming in my window was yellow. Ugh. Oh, Ontario. Yeah, that's where I think it is. Mostly those fires. Hopefully it gets some rain. I think we're supposed to get rain in the next couple days. All right, here's my joke. All right, a guy comes home completely drunk one night. He lurches through the door and is met by his scowling wife, who is most definitely not happy. "Where the heck have you been all night?" she demands. I was at this fantastic new bar, he says. The Golden Saloon. Everything there is golden. It's got huge golden doors, a golden floor, the works. Heck, it even has golden urinals. The wife still doesn't believe his story, so the next day she checks the phone book, finds a place across town called the Golden Saloon. She calls up the place to check her husband's story. Is this the Golden Saloon? She asks when the bartender answers the phone. Yes, it is, the bartender answers. Do you have huge golden doors? Sure do. Do you have gold floors? Yes, we do. What about golden urinals? There's a long pause, and then the woman hears the bartender yelling, Hey, Duke, I think we got a lead on the guy that peed in your saxophone last night. I thought that was hysterical. I love it when you're reading a joke and you have no idea what the punchline is going to be, and then something totally like crazy. Oh, wow, there's 148 fires going on right now in Ontario. Oh my gosh. That's awful. I know, didn't see that one coming. All right, it's time for card giveaway. Let me grab some cards. All right, so this again is the next card kit. So starting today through the end of the month, this will be your card kit if you order $100 or more. All right, so Cheryl, I think you are on here right still, so make sure you send me your address. And then we've got Bonnie Zinneman and Rhonda Larson. So you guys need to claim your cards. And then we've got some new ones. All right, so let me put my address here. So you got it. All right, let me get the, shake them up, shake them up. Yeah, that was a surprise. But it was a funny one. All right, I went to visit my mother today. I was telling her some jokes, and she was like, oh, so funny. When I got there, let me do the winner, first winner. First winner is Tracy O'Connell. Tracy O'Connell. This is one of my favorite old cards. I don't know if you guys have been here a while that have remember this paper that we used to have. It was like one of my favorite papers. But I used to do this ribbon technique like on all the cards back in the day. I was cleaning some out last weekend and found a whole bunch of old ones. So you recognize the bottom. Oh yeah. Yeah. I did that One Sheet Wonder. That was my favorite stamp set too. Was it a Dahlia? I think. All those colors, my favorite colors. All right, next winner is Jalen. Jalen. I want to know if she's still here. She was boiling some water. So anyway, I go to see my mother today, and I opened her door. Well, it's like cracked, so I didn't really have to open it, but I just walked in. And her curtain was kind of like halfway, so she couldn't see me because she's by the window. And so I hear her, and she's over there like going, meow, meow. And she's saying meow. And I'm like, what in the world is she doing? And so I walk over on the curtain. She's watching YouTube videos with like animals. Last winter's Carrie Hamilton. So she's watching these YouTube videos because I showed her how to, look up funny videos on there. So she's watching animal videos with these little kittens, and they're all doing really funny stuff, and they're making meowing sounds. So she's just like looking at her phone, and she's going, meow, meow, meow. So I start doing it too. And I'm going, meow, meow. I did it like 6 times before she even realized I was there. And then she looks up, and I scared her. She kind of jumps, and she goes, when did you get here? And I said, oh, like a long time ago. I was just kidding. But I said, oh, it's Jalen's birthday. Happy birthday. So you got a birthday card on your birthday. So I just joked with her, and I said, oh, I've been here like 10 minutes listening to you meow. I wish I had gotten my camera out and done a video. That would have been really funny. Because she had just no clue I was standing there. It was hysterical. All right, so there's the email address to send me your address if you won. Here's my address and my mother's if you want to send a card. And here's the list. I'll hold it up close. so you guys can take a screenshot if you want. And there you go. Is today your birthday, Jalen? Happy birthday. I should have picked out a birthday card for you. Well, that's wonderful. I don't know if it says anything on the inside. Nope, just plain. It's a wonderful birthday. That's awesome. Is it me, just me, or volume really low? I have the volume all the way up as high as it'll go on my phone, so hopefully, I don't know. I should be regular. It's like sounding regular because I've got it all as high as it'll go every time. All right, you guys, we are done. It's only 7:36. Can you believe it? So that was a quickie video. All right, so I'll see you back on Saturday morning, early, 10 a.m. And, oh, hey, Twyla. Hey, Julie. I will see you back Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Oh, your dad's 99th tomorrow. Tell your dad happy birthday. Another joke. I don't have another joke ready. I always have to, like, search for the jokes. All right, I'll see you Saturday. Take care, everybody. Stay cool, and hopefully that smoke will go away for you guys. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll give you my story of mowing on Saturday if I survive. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.